Hello and welcome back to Pump with Purpose. So I'm in a completely different room in the house. I don't know if any of you all have had to hide out in order to get something done. So I had remembered I came upstairs to put a load of clothes in and I'm like, oh crap, I did not do my happy day 5 of Black Breastfeeding Week. So I am back again to talk with you about routines. So for me, I am a routine stickler. As quickly as I can get in a routine and get the kids in a routine and get our family in a routine, it makes my life so much easier. I can get things done quicker so I can get more rest. So I'm just coming on today to talk really briefly about routines, and my morning routine consists of, so it's so different depending on how old the kids are. So when I was first pregnant with my first son, we could quickly do the routine. I didn't have to worry about another baby waking up the other baby. So, I quickly was able to, just get us in this routine. But when I had my second son, everything really changed. And so when I started back to work at 4 months and we were getting ready, I would get my younger son ready first and then get him all dressed and ready because he was, just content long as he was fed. And then I would get my older son up. But now the tables have turned. And so I get my older son up now first, as long as my youngest son is still asleep. That's the key. But I like to get my older son ready first because he will, quote unquote, help me get my younger son ready. So it's just really learning the kids, their temperament, which one will do better at what age when determining the routine. And so for the evening routine, they both come home from daycare. I have their food ready. They eat together and then we have time to, play, build blocks. They may watch a show, just if I really, especially when I need to, get their daycare stuff washed. So I buy 2 of everything for daycare because I don't want to stress myself in order to make sure everything is washed every night. So if I get busy, having everything already labeled of the second item, then I can let the other item, dry, and I don't have to worry about wiping out anything and relabeling it every day. So my biggest advice, if your child is going to a caregiver, is to at least have 2 of everything, even a book bag, because just your luck, my luck especially, I've wasted all kinds of stuff rushing, didn't put the top on, all of their milk wasted in the bag or water wasted in the bag. So I love having 2 of everything, so I'm not stressing myself. 2 of their nappers. So in case, my older son, he is fully potty trained, but sometimes he does have mistakes at nap time at school. So I have a second one for the next day. So I'm not having to rush to wash the other one that, may have been messed up, with a potty accident. So I'm a stickler for routines, and even the night routine, what we're doing now, it changes. It just seems like it changes over time. But right now, the night routine that works best for us. And so when we're ready for bed, I like to say last show or last, time playing, this is it after this. So they get their mind prepared that, within a few minutes, I'm going to be coming back to actually start the night routine. So we start out with their vitamins. They get them at night. It just works better for us. I don't know. My husband started it and I don't complain. So they get their vitamins, and then my older son, he will go potty for the last time for the night. And then we go upstairs, wash up, do whatever is needed to get ready for bed, put lotion on, especially since both of them have skin issues. And so I like to, get them all lotioned up as well. And then they pick their favorite book and or favorite song they want to watch on YouTube. So a lot of times we try to do both. So their favorite books right now are Chicka Chicka 1 2 3 and Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. And so they're also on YouTube. So we read to them or we let the music play and follow along with the words. So we just do both of those books, and then as a treat, they get to pick a third book that we usually read before. They know that Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is the last book of the night, and so they pick their book of choice, and then we will watch and or listen to Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3, as well as then Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and then that is it. And it's a perfect book to end with. I mean, I don't know why they love that book, but they they love the Chicka Chicka series, and so that's our win. And so we do it all in my older son's bedroom, listening to everything, and then he tells his brother night night, and they hug if they're in the mood to hug. And then we put our oldest son to bed. And so we're still struggling. Our older son, he will go to bed on his own. We just walk out, shut the door, turn the light off, turn their white noise on. But our older son was still trying to get him into a routine. But right now the routine is, at first he was going down on his own, and that was fine, but now we're back to having to be on the floor with him. So we have this nice lounger that, we wait for him to go to sleep. So that is my evening routine. So then my husband will go in with my youngest until we can finally get him situated to just go to sleep on his own. And then I go in the room to pump. So I bring up all my pump stuff overnight. I bring it up for both pumps, my 10 p.m. as well as my 4 a.m. because I am not getting out of my bed to go and do anything. So I hook up everything, and so I need to really hook up as soon. I don't know why I have to scroll social media when I could just hook up and do it, while I'm pumping. But sometimes that's my moment of rest, and so I just don't feel like pumping immediately once I get into bed. So whenever I work up the energy to hook up the pump, hook it up, and then get ready to go to sleep, a lot of times I end up falling asleep while I'm pumping. I'll wake up at like 1 o'clock. Luckily, I have the Spectra and it turns off in 30 minutes. So I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm still hooked up to the pump, but hey, it is what it is. But, and then, so I'll unhook, put all that stuff away. I have a mini fridge by my bed, and I will, put the milk in there, have the tops as well. I bring them upstairs. So, I combine the session together and I put it in the fridge. And so I rehook everything for the 4 a.m. pump already as well. So I don't have to rehook it at 4 o'clock. So I hook it all up when I finish my 10 p.m. pump, and it's ready to go at 4. And so my alarm goes off. Sometimes I hit the snooze button. I try to pump by 5 o'clock at the latest, because it's, I've slept most of the night. So I really try to get in a good session. And so I will hook up for the 4 a.m. pump and get started. I'll fall back to sleep if I can't, usually I can. So I'll fall back to sleep and my alarm goes off at, it just depends. Now that I'm out of the office, teleworking from home, my alarm goes off around 6:30. And so I get up, I, unhook if I fell back asleep again, get all my milk from the fridge, get what I pumped at 4, head downstairs while they're still sleeping. Hopefully they're both still sleeping. And I will put all the milk away and then get their stuff ready for daycare. And so for me, they're vegetarian as well as they drink, they drink Ripple pea protein milk. So their daycare they do provide meals, but I have to bring in substitutes for milk. So I'll get all that stuff ready. I freeze their thermos overnight so it's nice and cold, and so I'll put the Ripple in to make sure it stays cold, and then I will run boiling hot water in the morning to put in their food, whatever their meat substitute is, to make sure that the thermos stays hot until lunchtime. And so that is what I do, and then I go and wake up my oldest son, hopefully first, and then get him ready, and my youngest, and we start all over again. And so, I just came on to just promote getting a routine, whatever that routine is that works best for you to save you time, as well as stress, as well as just you can get it done quicker because they know what to expect and you know what to expect. So just popped on to talk a little bit about my routine and how I can find rest in that. So until next time with Pump with Purpose.